Hey everybody, we're back for the last day of Astra Anima season, and we've got 2 matches to play. I'm not sure if I'll have time to play both right now, it might just be one. But after that, we also have a defense replay to take a look at. We did get 3 foes defeated, which is great, so I'm excited to take a look at that with you. And before we do that, let's go ahead and jump right in. I double checked already to make sure all the sets look good. So we're just going to do a random match and see what we get. Okay, we're facing off against Eminem. They've got Saros with the defense boon, running the standard kit, but they have pivot and chill defense. This is a cav line. Oh, interesting layout. Okay, so they've got corner reversa, +10/+10 with panic ploy, and she's stacking HP. Sarah with the Kia staff. They do have the Bernadetta, so this is interesting. It looks like Veronica, Bernadetta, and Aversa are all gonna get the chip damage. And who is the 7th slot? That's Aversa. So she'll unturn, and then the dancer. It looks like there's only Eldigan over on this side, dancing. Okay, and yeah, this is their duo, enabling the duo's hindrance, and then the Saris we've already taken a look at. Bernadetta's running the base kit, looks like, with the attack speed solo seal with no assist, no merges. And then they've got Thrasier with the attack boon, running life and death and Sparrow, so she's stacking a lot of attack and speed. And let's see, they have the Dark Shrine, the pots are in the back, which we do need to get, at least one of them. And they've got the Panic Manor in the middle, Cav School, and level 7 Tactics from on the left side, so I'll have to be careful about that. So what do I think is going to happen here? Okay, we know that these are all going to take chip damage because it's 2 range. Yes, 1 damage. So I think what's going to happen is the Sarah is going to bring the Bernadetta down on turn 1, and Bernadetta is going to basically going to have an extended range. So we'll be able to bait her, which is a good thing. And then I suppose Veronica probably moves next and would get danced by Eldigan. And these units would, well, Aversa would stay put, Thrasier would move out, and then Saris would move out. She has pivot, so it's probably to pivot past the Eldigan to body block to get in front of him. Okay, interesting. So let's see which teams could potentially take this on. I think we're gonna go with the Tanya team again. It's either Tanya or the Brunya team, but I think we want the save because I think that Gustav will be able to tank basically these 3 units, Eldigan, Saris, and Veronica, without too much trouble, and we'll just need a ranged tank to handle the Bernadetta, the Thrasier, and the Sarah. And it's between Brunya and Tanya, but I feel good about using Tanya now that I've tried her out yesterday, and she was able to really handle that last match really well. One of the benefits of using the Tanya team is it's a quad mythic team, so my 2 carries being Gustav and Tanya just have more HP and more resistance, which is going to come into play because they've got a dragon and 4 units that hit magic. Yeah, Cecilia just wouldn't have a whole lot to do on this match, although I guess she would be helpful for taking out really any of these 3 units, the Saros, the Eldigan, or the Sarah. She has effectiveness against them. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about Brunya going against Bernadetta. I know Bernadetta, if she is solo, can probably outspeed or at least match my speed, whereas I think Tanya just gets a little bit faster, I think. Okay, so if we did run that play, I think we'd probably bait with Tanya on the first turn from here. Try to get a solo, and then I think we'll have her move over to the right side, since they do have these structures here which we can kind of leave in place. Who are we going to want to leave for last? Yeah, that's an interesting question. Maybe the Eldigan, if we can get him to just keep dancing so he kind of stays behind. And then we can just have him basically run into Tanya if we block the right side. And then maybe we can use like Regan to go up the left side and get the pots. We think we only need 1. but if I can get both, I'm gonna get both. So yeah, let's go with this team. I do want to give Tanya just another chance to sort of prove herself, prove that she was a worthy investment. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll move Plum down here, and well, these units are going to start to move already, so I guess what we'll do something like this, where we'll actually, I think Gustav moves down. Oh, I did actually give them the support, so now they're supporting each other, because I feel like they always end up staying together because Gustav really wants the Define Fang dragon effectiveness, because he is my main counter to Ceros. So I supported them together, and then Tanya is now being supported by Ashera. She wasn't supported by anybody before. Neither was Ashera, since I had really just picked her up recently. So I think we leave Ashera where she is. Maybe Plum comes down to give more stats to Tanya. Tanya, not Tanya. I was thinking of Brunya. I'm so used to Brunya being my ranged carry. Tanya. And then I think yeah, let's see. Maybe Regan comes down, or I know that I want Naga and Gustav to stay next to each other so that they are getting each other's stats, and so he gets the dragon effectiveness, because Zeros is not going to reach this turn. She'll reach on the following turn. Let's see. I suppose I could bring Regan down. Regan's eventually going to be moving off to the left side, but I don't want to leave her here, just in case Bernadetta doesn't die. They do have Wings of Mercy. Actually, do I have to worry about me not being able to outspeed? I feel like that's a very real possibility. Yeah, maybe we'll actually put a share down here and move Plum to the left. It means that Tanya won't be getting the buffs from Plumeria, but if she doesn't die, I don't want her to kill. Let's see, she'll be here. So she gets danced, she'll be able to reach 1, 2, 3. She'll be able to reach pretty much everybody. Actually, I might have to then move Gustav up, because I don't think Gustav dies. Just because she'll double, and then he'll get the damage reduction on the first hit. So I don't think he'll die if I move him up. Yeah, but if I move him up, then Naga won't be giving him the dragon effectiveness. Maybe I should calc the speed really quick. Let's see. So from Haris, she gets 6. And then 13, 19, because she is solo right now. 19 plus another 6 is 25. That's a lot of speed. So she gets up to 68. Yeah, that might be tough for me to beat. So what am I at? I have 54 plus 5 plus 7, so it's 12, 16, 22. So I hit 76 speed. Oh, then I outspeed. Dang, I have an 11 point lead already before the additional stats from the skills are accounted for. So actually I think Tanya is fine to outspeed. Actually, but will I kill? That's the question. Oh, actually I will, because she's not even going to be getting the freeze attack and speed buff, nor the damage reduction, because she's going to be healed by return. And when she gets healed, I should be able to easily take her out. So then, yeah, I think we'll leave Asher here and move Plumeria down just to make sure I get enough damage. And then what's going to happen next? I think Veronica moves down, gets danced. I'll actually want Gustav to be not in the main, not tanking directly, because then he won't get the save. He won't get the additional stats from the save, so we want him to be kind of off to the side. Maybe I move him down, move Naga over. And where does Regan want to be? I guess I can move her. I feel weird about leaving her here. I feel like if I'm not careful, if I overlook something, then she's easier to snipe from this position. So maybe I want to move her over to the side. Oh, actually, I want to put Naga here so that Tanya's getting the speed tactic. Okay, so if I do this, there is a tactic. Oh wait, Panic Manner, which we can avoid now because we have Orders Restraint.
You're sure?
That's awesome.
Onward.
And 65. So Gustav avoids it, so I'm not worried about him. He's also only getting a speed buff, so if that gets panicked, it's actually it actually kind of works in his favor because he takes less damage and charges his special if he gets doubled. Okay, so I think we move Plum down, leave Tanya where she is, move Naga down, swap with Gustav, so Gustav is in the back here, and then I think Regan moves over to Gustav's spot.
Oh, really?
And yeah, Tanya's fully buffed. Oh man, I'm excited to see this because I feel confident in this play. I hope it works and I don't regret it. But if this works, this is going to be pretty hype. So, all right, let's go ahead and make it happen. Naga comes down. Yeah, Naga comes down, swaps with Gustav.
Yes.
Onward.
Over here.
Regan goes here. I won't break that block. Just for now, I'll leave it there. And then Plum comes down. And Tanya tanks the Bernadetta. Yeah, no healing tower, so I do know the return's going to go off. Yeah, I think this is it. Okay, enter. Let's see if this works. I forgot about the tactics from Asherah, but I think it should be fine. Oh, the Sarah gets danced. Okay, well I do take her out, I think in one shot, which is good. Awesome. Okay. Well, I did know the Veronica would end up coming down, but I didn't think it would be that way. I don't know why I didn't think the Sarah would get danced instead of the Veronica. But I think they're down. Yep, they go down. So Sarah should move. Pivot. Yep, okay. Great. Great. Okay, so I think what we do now is Tanya's got to come over. Tanya's got to be above Naga, essentially. Or, yeah, just because I want her to be solo. Oh, although they are going to be able to hit me because of Dazzling Staff. Okay, let's think this through.
There is but one future.
What I could do is move Tanya here and then dance her. And then I could draw back on Plumeria so that Plumeria's not in Thrisir's range. Although I'm not really too worried about that matchup. I think she'll be fine. And I'm avoiding Panic, which is awesome. So even if I did want to leave her and tank the Thrisir, well, Thrisir won't reach, but if she does end up initiating on Plumeria, at least I know that she can't get panicked. Okay, so ooh, you know what I could do is move the Tanya over, dance with Plumeria. From this position of Naga, I can actually draw back to bring Naga up. Gustav can move up and swap in and take Naga's place, so he's not or no, I'll have Naga move back down and then I'll have them swap. So that way they're not in range of the ranged units. And then from here, what happens? I think Saros has to go first. And I think she'll die to Gustav. Okay, yeah, so I think Tanya moves over, Plumeria dances her. We draw back on the Naga. Naga moves back down, Gustav swaps in. And then I think we can start moving the Regan over to the left.
Like you could stop me. Close your eyes.
Yeah, I think that's what we do. So we draw back here.
Yes.
I think we want to leave the Naga here, and then Gustav swaps up. And then I think Regan starts to move over to the left side. Or actually, I might even keep her where she is. Okay, I'm pretty sure what happens is Cirrus has to go first. Yeah, Cirrus has to go first. She will suicide into Gustav. And then Sarah goes and attacks Tanya. I can't retaliate, so she'll get danced and attack again. And then I guess Thursier moves, I don't know if she moves down or to this position below Eldigan. Well, Sarah will be here. Eldigan will be either in Sarah's position or here. Yeah, and then Thursier probably moves downward. I wonder if I can actually bait her. Okay, well, I think that,
Yes.
I kind of think that I want to draw Plumeria back, just in case. I don't really like leaving her here. I don't think Thursier can kill, but
There is
I would
but
just feel
one future.
a little more comfortable, I
Yes.
think, if they were out of the way. So, although if I draw it back, they're both going to be getting hit by the tactics room, which is not great,
I am the answer.
but I think we'll be okay. If anything, Plumeria at least has aerobatics, so I can, you know, move someone over. In case I need a dance, I can find a way to maneuver her. Okay, well, yeah, Naga's gonna come down.
You're
Gustav swaps up. So now the two of these are gonna be able to tank. She'll tank from range, and he'll tank using the save, the near save. Now Regan, I'm not sure what to do about Regan. I could break this, although I don't really know if that helps me necessarily. What else could I do? I could even repo the Plumeria over to here actually, so that I'm getting more buffs.
I won't lose.
Maybe we'll do that. I think this feels pretty safe. And she is not able to get panicked this
Over
turn.
here?
Let's do that. Put her there. Let's put Regan down. And next turn we can start breaking these structures on the left. Yep, so Saris goes down here. That stacked res really goes a long way for him. So he's going to take 1 damage there because he's getting the reduction, which is just awesome. Okay, so good. That's not too much damage. She can't double. She will get danced here, and she'll get another free hit. But she's losing HP as well because she's taking the chip from, I think, attack speed push 4. So that's fine. We have noontime, so we can heal that back. Okay, I think what we're going to end up doing is leaving the Eldigan alive. At this point, we don't need Gustav to be saving anymore because they don't have any more you know, physical or one range threats. I'm not worried about Eldigan being able to do too much damage to Tanya. I think what I do here first is take the Tanya out. I think that has to happen just because I don't want her...
I can do this myself.
She's pretty threatening against my other units because how fast she is, and so I just don't want her to mess anything up.
Yeah. Why not?
I could break this,
Yes.
and then what I could do is I could draw back to move Regan up, and then take out Thursier, and it's turn 3, right? And then I can move her back down.
There is
That
but
way
one
Asher gets to move
future.
up a little bit.
Oh, I'll do it.
Yeah,
Over
because she
here?
has 1, 2, 3.
Why not?
3 range, she just needs 1 more.
I am the answer.
We'll draw back here.
I won't lose.
We'll take out Thursier.
I don't think so.
And I think we can move Regan let's move her here just to be safe. We're going to need to get Gustav out of the way because we don't want to take out the Eldigan. We want him to just come down and just basically keep attacking Titania. Actually, I think the better play would be to swap him here.
It will be done.
And yeah, Naga can just stay below. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't think Naga needs to really do a whole lot else in this match. So Eldigan should get baited. Okay, he does 18, so that's not nothing. Oh, is he going to charge a special, actually? What does he have? If he has Bonfire, then I got to be a little bit careful. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Over here.
It's turn 4, so I still have one more turn of Kanto. So what I'm thinking is if I take out the Aversa, I can actually just move her up, and then on the following turn I can take out an Aether Fountain.
There is but one future.
Let's do that.
Over here.
Let's take out Aversa.
Yeah.
We could even see if this trap is real. Actually, that's not smart. Because if it's not real, then Regan is just stuck there. If it's real, then I can Wings of Mercy in with either with Naga or Plumeria and get Regan out of the way. But if this is the fake trap, then she's stuck there, which is not what we want. So let's just move her up to here.
Close your eyes.
What is your desire?
Okay. We could smite over Plumeria, dance the Ashera, and Ashera can move here, which is a safe spot. And then on the following turn, she can get the other pot. Let's do that.
Be done.
We'll dance her here.
I am the answer.
Make sure there's like no odd Tempest or anything on Eldigan. Yeah, so I think I can have her go here. I can even take out this Tactics Room. Not that it matters at this point, but just because it has been an annoyance to share this whole match. And then yeah, I think on the next turn we just win because oh, Tanya can't take her out actually, so we'll need some support.
Oh, really?
I think Tanya moves down here just so she's in the healing tower range. Although I think we finish this up next turn anyway, but
Right.
just to be safe, let's move Tanya down. She's not going to be solo, but that shouldn't matter.
Onward.
And let's just take that out. We can use Gustav to take the Eldigan out next turn if we need to. Okay, so Asher takes out this one, Regan takes out this one, and
Close your eyes.
Yes.
Yes.
yeah, let's move Naga over this way.
Like you could stop me.
Tanya does a lot of damage, not quite enough to finish off, but then either Plum can get it or we could do is Dance Gustav. Okay, looks like we did another successful match using Tanya Gustav. I think they make a really good pair. Again, I'm so glad I picked up this Tanya. I'm just really excited to get that last Dragon Flower
Tables around.
so that she can, be totally complete until they, raise the Dragon Flower cap.
Why not?
But I think that's it. And just in time to not get hit by a chonky bonfire. All right, well,
Close
that's
your
the match.
eyes.
It was a very interesting layout and some unexpected AI shenanigans at the beginning, but overall, we managed to overcome it. So, Eminem, you have a really interesting map. If there's a way that you could get the Bernadetta to be to initiate without losing her Haste effect, that would be awesome. So she still gets the damage reduction and the additional attack and speed, but I'm not sure how you would do that. Because the only way to move her down on turn 1 is through a healing assist, I guess. But other than that, I think your team's pretty cool. So awesome, we're up to tier 37, and we do have one more match to play. I think I'm gonna do that off camera just because my dogs are outside playing, and I need to go and check on them and make sure they're not getting into trouble. But before I go, let's take a look at our defense results. Looks like Gake fought us. They have a baby La Rochelle on their team as well. Cool, let's watch this replay. Actually, my baby La Rochelle's on my dark defense, but in any case. Okay, so I did take a look at this replay. They have an incredible team, and it's a Galeforce team, and it was very fun to watch. I'm excited for you to check it out. They have a plus 10 Naga. They've got really invested units across the board. A plus 7 Plumeria. They've got, I believe, just a plus 1 Altina, or sorry, not Altina, Ashera, but she has got the speed boon, which is just awesome on her. Mine has plus attack, which is, I think, the next best thing, but if I could have gotten plus speed, that would have been awesome. Plus 10 Regan with 5 Dragonflowers, also speed boon. Running Swift Sparrow, Life and Death. Look at that attack and speed. That is just monstrous. And even the defenses, given that it's her bonus week, defenses are really solid considering she's running Life and Death. So, very cool Regan build. This is the star, I think, of the team. At least for me, because I don't, often see plus 10 Selkies. 63 visible res after the buff. Defense is a little low, but she's got the damage reduction based on resistance. So she's tanky. You might not look it, but this is a tanky unit. 62 attack after the buff, 51 base speed, good amount of HP, running the Galeforce. Distant ward, which is really smart on her since it buffs her resistance. Speed defense near trace 3 for Kanto. Attack smoke and speed defense solo. It's just honestly a super cool build. And then I think she's paired up with Valoria, who gets really fast, running the double speed bond, attack speed bond, Wings of Mercy, attack smoke. So honestly, such a cool team. And they did beat us, but at least we got 3 foes defeated, so that we didn't lose any lift. So this is just a super fun match to watch play out. So Selkie moves up the left side. Not transformed, but still got those visible buffs. And so looks like the first thing that happens is my Filmer gets danced. And then Bernadetta comes down. It looks like she'd be doing a ton of damage, but that resistance-based damage reduction makes me do just way less damage. Fjorm heals, gets danced, and drags back or rescues the Bernadetta. And then Winter Bernadetta comes down, hits only for 9 damage, but isn't able to get taken out because she also has damage reduction since she's not at full health. Saris moves down, and here's where things get really cool. Selkie gets the Galeforce off on my Bernadetta, and she moves up and takes out the Azura in one hit. It's a very strong unit and very fast. Such a cool build. Using the Kanto, moves down. Plumeria dances, Wings of Mercy on Regan, I believe. Able to take up my Bernadetta in one shot. Moves back down, and then Selkie using extra movement from the dance takes out Flame. But this really caught me off guard. My Thracier techs in and is able to double. So I believe that's the combination of Wings of Light from Saros and her speed res ARD skill. And she's able to take out the Selkie, despite Selkie's incredibly high resistance. That really caught me off guard. Bonus, Thracier is not to be taken lightly. And then she comes down, breaks the wall, gets repositioned back up by Saros. Astra has the dragon effectiveness from Naga and is able to one-shot my Saros. Saros is running Dragon Wall now, but does not have enough resistance to rival Astra. So, Ashera does the full damage. Okay, I feel like I'm switching between Astra and Ashera. I don't remember how to pronounce. I did play the games, but I need to revisit the pronunciation. Okay, so Thracier comes down here. This looks like it's totally in Ashera's favor, right? I am running the Flashing Blades seal, so she does get off her Moonbow and does a chunky hit there. But Ashera has the Noontime, and It's doing 41 damage, which is a lot. Thursier wouldn't have survived that if it were not her bonus week. But after the dance, Thursier goes and takes out Yashira with another moonbow.
All will perish.
My end?
I'm just so impressed with Thursier. She did great in this match. Now they begin moving over and taking out the pots. But then Thursier comes down, gets danced, and now is able to one-shot the Naga. And those are the 3 kills. All Thursier. She, by herself, saved my lift from going down there. So here they're actually able to finally bait Thursier. She fires off a moonbow, but it doesn't do nearly enough because Plumeria just got the triangle advantage and the really big res out. So she takes me out, no problem. It's too bad they didn't have Plumeria on the right side where she could have baited Thursier earlier. But here they're able to take out the last pot, and then Regan takes out the Sigurd. So they are able to clean it up. They got their victory. They got both pots. So, it's too bad you lost some units, but I am glad that at least I didn't lose any lift. So, yeah. There's one more match. I'm going to do it off camera just because I got to go check on my pets. I have a lot of pets. A lot of animals live in this house, and I don't want them to, cause a ruckus. So, hopefully I make it to tier 38. When I'm back from my next video, I will let everyone know how I closed out the season, or tier 39 possibly. And that will wrap it up for this week. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll be back next time with more Aether Raids gameplay for Light and Dark season. And I am very excited for not coming out. I'm also very excited for the new banner, and just for Tatiana to be a free character that we're going to get. I'm just really, really excited for all that's in store this coming week. So I'll catch you tomorrow, and I hope you have a great start to your week tomorrow, since it's Monday. And that wraps it up. So thanks for tuning in, and stay lucky, my friends.